This Hagen residence. 3:09 p.m. So we're taking her home, yeah.
You should come in.
No, that's alright. I'm gonna head home.
Boo! Going home already?
I said my goodbyes and then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye, it's her.
Oh, who is this, Iris?
The woman I saw lying on the floor in my dream. I felt my body freeze because that woman, she's... yeah. It can't be. It can't be. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. Alright, anything... There's the window. You can see the trees and sky outside. Alright, low table, a coffee table. Alright, some workbooks. There's some elementary workbooks on the table, but looking closely, the one in the middle is different. Osigami Sumo Wrestler Directory. Osigami Sumo. Some tea. Steam is rising from the tea. Iris and her mother, Hitomi, are sitting on the sofa. I've seen that cushion somewhere before. Not just the cushion. I saw this entire room in my dream last night.
Is there a problem, Date?
Yeah.
No, that's nothing.
And I'm where this skeleton was. There's the lamp. There's the basket. Phone. Telephone in the corner.
The flowers.
White
It's an iris.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris.
Yeah, winter iris.
Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Good news and hope. It's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. The ceiling fan is spinning. It's for lighting. Yeah, okay. There's a door in the back of the room. You can't see them from here, but there's probably a sink and stove on the other side. A refrigerator.
Date, a riddle. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
What?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
Open the door, put it in, and close it.
Isn't it the same answer? Open the door, put it in, close the door.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside.
Hi.
You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside. That is the solution.
Your riddles could use some work.
Alright. It's a fridge.
We could always sit here and ask the spirits what they think.
It's not a divining table.
It's a dining table. There are a lot of dishes. Oop, I saw something. Microwave.
Iva, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Bookshelf. Got no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in the catalog before, so I know. There's the lamp. Lights are off. Shelves, a wooden shelf. Mysterious object. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. It reminds me of a kind of angel. What is that object? A clock. Shoebox. It's a shoebox. I wonder what they smell like.
You are beyond perverted.
Hey, these thoughts are private, okay?
Alright, I think that's probably it for everything else here. Let's talk to Iris. You were saying?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
Hmm.
it locked up on me.
I see.
It's unfortunate. You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
You look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
A hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about...
About the flowers. Iris was thinking about the flowers blooming behind her. Okay. And how long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
May I ask how old you are?
I'm 37.
You're younger than I thought.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Or were never married in the first
Mr.
place.
Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes,
Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
A teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
About Renju Okira.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Let's look at her first. I saw her. Saw her in my dream last night. No, it's impossible. Do you know Renju's ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Alright, goodbye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
I stood and headed for the door. Iris, and you told me stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh,
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
what?
Anyway, be seeing you. Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right, take care, Date.
Looks like it's getting a bit later in the evening now.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Good idea.
Aiba is fitted into the center of the wheel. Yeah, there she is. Okay.
Dashboard.
Dashboard.
Do you hide your risque reading material in there, Date?
Not at all. Why would I hide them there?
Allow me to introduce myself.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Play a game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Focus, you've got this.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
Who is this handsome gentleman? Oh, it's me. I can see myself through Aiba. Alright, Aiba. Let's do the timeline of events.
Aiba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
Alright.
I
5
wonder who
p.m.
sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Hoko's time of death, approximately. So at some time, Mizuki receives a Nile message from somebody. Request to come to Bloom Park. Mizuki calls Oda, asks him to accompany her, probably because she didn't want to go alone. They find her corpse. Oda leaves Mizuki, flees the crime scene, and reports the crime via payphone. First responders arrive and discover the corpse, and then I get there.
Probably the culprit themselves.
Probably.
Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Aiba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
About the corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her.
Yeah. So the estimated time of death was about 5 p.m. Mizuki got there about 8 p.m., which means they had about 3 hours to put her up on the horse and make a display out of her before she got there. I wonder what time they actually sent the message. It was probably just after they got done hiding everything up.
There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
About the bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene.
Yeah.
Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
Can't rule it out all.
That's
all the
part of the
time.
job, if there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
The center console. About her corpse again.
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime.
They obviously wanted Mizuki to find her and see her. I don't know why. But they wanted to traumatize her.
Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately,
Our perp wants the limelight.
or is attempting to send some kind of message.
Anything else with this?
The corpse was found with her
Yeah.
left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found.
Now they said the pick was still in the eye when they got there. I wonder if it was in the eye socket or if the eye was still there. And if it was still there, then Mizuki would have had to have done something with it.
According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
And why'd she hide in the column instead of running away?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
No, I don't
Hide
think
and
so.
seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
Anything on your mind, Iva?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again. And I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
What was there, like, no recordings of the time of the incident?
There were no cars.
Okay.
Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Maybe they hacked the security cameras to display a loop. Although the time of day would change between that, so the loop wouldn't really work that well. Anyway, back to the headquarters.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I brought her here after her examination was over.
Mizuki. Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Start with the left side.
Interesting. This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Now where on earth did you learn that?
The various things on the table. I open it up. It's completely packed with books. They're all homoerotic BL manga and gay romance novels. Interesting, Peter. Interesting. CRT
Date,
monitor.
look! It's the girl from that horror movie, coming out of the well.
What the hell are you talking about?
No one called out of it yet. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. There's nothing on the monitor. Door to the sink room. Just a chair. Let's look at the sink machine. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sink machine. Not yet. Binder full of papers. Looks like the manual for the sink machine. Chair, monitor, locker. It's a locker.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
That's rock.
The exit, alright. That one's on. Steel shelves. Steel shelves. Alright. Is that the same one back there? No. Okay, there's still all the way back there. Alright, let's talk to boss. Any progress on the investigation?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Did you get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he...
I don't know.
You sure you want to do this?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
Boss is watching Mizuki through the glass. How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
That's Peter. His real name is Amanama, but he goes by Peter here. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Iva. He's your caretaker, in a way. About Iba.
Hey, Peter? About Iba, could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
So you were listening, huh?
You sure this is okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
You ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
The subject's chair. The person sitting here is the subject of the syncing. A sync machine. Boss is watching us through the glass. I should say something.
Why are you talking to me right now?
Agent Date, please. Mizuki needs you.
Alright. It's gonna be okay, Mizuki. About Abyss.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
That's our purpose.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything. People that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
About the sync gear.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
Sync.
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
So here's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
When this is all over.
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
When this is all over. Let's go get Somunagi.
I remember you saying how you liked watching the eels get prepared for cooking. How they pin the head to the board and the shaft is wriggling around.
Date.
Time honestly didn't mean to sound dirty. Oops. I should wash my mouth around Mizuki.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
I remember reading in her file that she liked Unagi, so
Date, get into position.
I figured that would be the option
Let's
to
begin.
choose.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
A new feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
Here we go.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
Okay,
Well
6
then,
minutes is the time limit.
Let's begin.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still.
Okay.
Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Mental lock number 1. Part 2. There's the lightning and the cage. And then her behind the door. Heal Mizuki's heart. Sinking in the pain. Mizuki's mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
Oh, jeez.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
Everything is shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
Alright, 6-minute time limit Insomnia. Time is expended whenever Aiba is moving or performing an action. Okay. In addition to the remaining time left in the upper right of the screen. Unlock all mental locks within the 60-second time limit. So, yeah. Okay, turning around doesn't actually do anything. Let's take a look at the photo.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
"20 seconds to pull out, or 10 to push in." Z and C, select, space use. I'm gonna say pull out.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this. It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Aha. Lightning strikes the highest point.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
Okay,
Date,
big.
we got a timing.
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Timies are items that affect time. You'll sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. The timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. Okay. Only able to hold 3 timies. Picking up time when you hold 3 or replace 1. They're expended out after 1 use, but use them as often as you can. Okay. To remove the birdcage or blow the birdcage away. Okay, I have heard about this thing here, and I've been suggested to do the left side. So that's what I'm going to try to do. If I can figure out how it works.
An enormous birdcage.
I'm not going to interact with anything yet. Thing is spinning way too fast.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Threaten or shout? How about the control room?
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Can I open it?
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
Yeah, the thing is spinning way too
I
fast.
do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it. I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Okay, yeah, suggested the left birdcage. I mean, to double check just to make sure. Alright, yeah. The left birdcage.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
I'm gonna lift it. Actually... yeah, that's gonna take a long time. I'm gonna make the time 1/5 and then lift it.
All right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
A retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. But you only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock costs 1, but 2 costs 2, and go back 3 locks cost all 3. You regain your 3 retries by selecting restart from the menu or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time is low. Okay, inspect the torn paper.
There are torn pieces of paper.
I'll piece them together.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this. Done. But...
There's the family.
You were able to get out?
The photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo. Whatever the reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage...
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
All right, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Selecting the map icon will bring up the map of the current Somnium world. See your current location and objects you've investigated on your Somnium map. If you're lost or want to save time, try checking the map. Alright, so that's 15 seconds.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Yep, that's fine. So you got a microphone, you got Panda Ride, which you saw her on in the photo. Let me go to the Panda Ride. That's not creepy at all.
The panda head is spinning.
Spinning just like the merry-go-round. Time 2:30, okay. I'll make the time half on this one and stop it.
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
I see. These were also linked.
That's right.
There she is.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
If you can choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360-second time limit. If it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up. You might be able to do it. Computer's sleep talking. More than 1 second when you clear, you get a prize? No, boss. Anything but that. So we got a map here. Okay. There's I. Microphone, Mizuki, merry-go-round. Okay. Alright, I guess let's head into the middle. If we can. Yeah, it's open now. I'm gonna inspect this first.
A merry-go-round horse.
I'm gonna talk to it.
Excuse me, but do you happen to know the culprit? I see.
Did you learn something?
I did. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
This is indeed a horse.
Well?
This horse cannot speak English.
Okay.
A merry-go-round horse.
I could ride it. Yeah, I'll make time a quarter and then ride it. That smile.
Is it fun?
Does it look fun?
You look cute like that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's a 30 again. I could just do Mizuki here, but yeah. Oop. I didn't want to go down there. Okay.
A merry-go-round horse.
I guess I'll spank it.
Yeah!
It's more a punch than a spank, but
You punched it?
Nothing is happening.
Poor horse.
okay.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Yep. Hi, Mizuki.
It's Mizuki!
I'll make her laugh.
I will imitate you, Date. Aw, little mini light bulb needs a change. Oh, good boy. Mini, mini, mini. Okay, cutie little mini light bulb. I'll turn you on. Yes, I will. Ah, you turned on. Good job, mini light bulb. Mini, mini, mini.
I never said that before.
No reaction.
Nope, that's not it.
Because it doesn't make any sense.
I did get a quarter speed, though.
It's Mizuki.
Alright, I'm gonna... let's see, if I smile at her, I get a half. If I hug her, I get a 30-second one. Alright, I'm gonna use the 30 seconds to smile. Actually, I use quarter time to hug her.
Mizuki.
Who's that? Alright. I think I did miss one of the secret items here, though. I could have looked around for that. I forgot about it until just now. It's fine, though. Alright.
Are you okay?
Date. Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Oda, and about Shoko. I know that after Oda ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. Let me look at things again. Sync manual.
I want to hit Date over the head with that.
What? Where did that come from?
Different strings of characters, numbers continue to scroll on the monitor. Open it up. There's some indigenous jewelry from New Guinea. I think it's called a koteka.
Date, look! It's a Braun tube.
Brown tube.
Braun. Ferdinand Braun, inventor of the cathode ray tube.
I can't get my head around that one.
You learn something new every day. CRT monitors. Some people are obsessed with these. Alright, Peter. How does Aiba appear on Somnium?
Aiba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Aiba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's Somnium. Part of Aiba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Aiba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
About Aiba's appearance.
Hey, Pewter. When we were in Somnium earlier, Aiba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Iba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
I mean, it's not bad. About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
About that figure I saw.
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a syncer allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
And who do you think the suspect is?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
Staying with his hands in his pockets. Right. Let's talk with boss. So she's staring at Mizuki. How about Mizuki's muteness?
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Any thoughts on the suspect?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information.
Just figured I'd ask.
Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the syncer sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
And do you have any questions?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out?
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column?
yeah.
Do you have any more questions?
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
That is a very important question.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Okay. So it was just in the socket before.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Poor girl.
Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye,
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
and it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Alright, Mizuki. You doing okay? Yeah, how you doing?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Are you hungry?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
Unagi,
Yep.
you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
Who sent you the Nile message?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
It's important.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
She seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night, she saw her mother. She saw what no kid should ever have to see. It'll take her a while to get back to normal. About that figure.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Summarize for me.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene. But she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank everybody for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.